In the last 3 years, there are close to 400 centers of Indian IT and BPO companies which have been set up outside India. I'll give you an example of my own company, Zensar. We are about 10 years old today. But one of our biggest innovations is what we call a complete global delivery platform. How that works is, for instance, we just finished a very large project for the government of Thailand. And that was actually done, project managed, by people sitting in Bangkok, in Tokyo, in India and China. And the only way we could do that was technology. So we actually created this, what we call the solution blueprinting method, where the entire analysis which was done in Thailand could be available through BPMN and UMLs, available on the internet. People would pick it up off in Tokyo without knowing the English language or the Thai language, would do the designs around that. The designs would be available on the internet, and the project managers sitting in India would actually be interacting with the analysts sitting in Thailand, the designers sitting in Tokyo, and be able to convert that into code using generative techniques. My own belief is that many of us, I'm sure in this room, are used to, in the IT industry, managing large multi-life cycle projects. But as we go along, you will find many more projects which will need to be managed cross-border, which will need to be managed across languages, where you can't really say that, look, I'll sit down with the team and communicate in English or Telugu or whatever and get the project done. But the ability to manage virtual teams is going to be one of the main needs of innovation. So if you look at the transition, it's almost paradoxical. Because I talked about the fact that, look, it was individual built, this whole industry. It was Mr. Kohli and his band of people in TCS going to America which started this industry. And then, of course, there was the Infosys and the Wipros, the Satyams and everybody else who joined the party. It moved on to a much more productized, productionized software engineering approach, system development life cycle, etc., etc. But it's moving towards a stage where there's going to be tremendous innovation. I mean, whenever I look at project managers managing agile development teams, I mean, the whole concept of self-managed teams, the whole concept of iterative software development really means that the project management as we knew it in the past is going to completely change. So project managers at one stage will have to be part of the whole development iteration. We'll also have to be managing teams. As I said earlier, we'll have to be managing teams across multiple parts of the world. And this is going to be interesting. And I sincerely hope, Raj and everybody else in PMI, that PMI will lead the charge in terms of showing the way in how new projects will be delivered and executed across the world. Innovation is nothing but, as we all know, creativity come into a corporate form is really what we deliver as innovation. And innovation is because I think in our country, we are all so used to innovation for the simple reason that, I mean, I live in theory 10 minutes away from my campus in the city of Pune. But I never know whether it will take me 25 minutes because of a traffic jam, it will take me 35 minutes because of a rain plus traffic jam. So we are literally innovating all the time. And in a sense, and there is actually a statement which says that innovation happens at the bottom of the pyramid. Now, if you translate bottom of the pyramid, it really means when there is adversity, when there is a natural shortage of resources, you will automatically have innovation.